What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here, back with more World of Tanks. This is the heavy contest, week 2, batch 1 here. So right off the bat, I wanted to talk about the fact that you guys got over 500 likes already on week 1, batch 2. So we're gonna have an extra one this week, and might as well talk about what you're seeing right here. We're seeing Cali771 in his T29 on the Siegfried Line map in encounter mode. This is a pretty typical tank. Like I said, lots of T29 entries. He has a really good game in this tank, and you're about to see how good it is. It's a very good game. Not only on kills, I'm also trying to look at damage, even though that's not one of the factors for this contest. It probably will be in the future, although I've been thinking recently that I might want to make some really kind of more crazier contests, like best tank jump or best landing on someone kill video or something like that. But anyway, so right away I wanted to say, and here we got our first victim, I think, M5A1 Stewart. I think so. Yeah, boom, you're dead. So that's kind of an easy kill for 3 points right there. I think that's a tier 5, pretty sure, tier 5 TD. So anyway, if this video, or actually, well, I don't really know because I can't do an extra video for every video. But what I'm going to do is, if this week's batches get 300 likes and 15 shares apiece, then I will do an extra one again next week. I'll do another 3 batches instead of 2. The one thing that is going to be different, though, oh, here we go, ARL. There's a whole bunch of guys right here. ARL V39. Jeez, can't even say it. Tier 6 French TD. Can be pretty tough. Doesn't look like he's got the big gun, though, so that's not too bad. Callie's got to be thinking, wow, that's kind of going to be easy. Well, he's already dead now, so it doesn't matter. Hey, a blue telephone box. Is this like Doctor Who or something? I've been watching Doctor Who a lot lately. But anyway, looks like he's getting possibly a little bit surrounded right here if you look at the mini-map. But I think he's doing all right. He's kind of going out on his own. Churchill 1, kind of giving him side armor. That's going to make it simple. Oh, KV1S. Man, he's just a lot of action going on right now in the game. But anyway, 300 likes and 15 shares on each of the 3 batch videos this week, and I will be doing an extra one again next week, all 3 videos. Oh yeah, one of the things I wanted to talk about that's going to be different is I kind of noticed that the video drops off as far as audience retention after a certain amount of time. Oh, nice brewed up, nice hit right there on the Cromwell. But I get under 50% viewership after about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try my videos. I'm gonna try to make them about 15 minutes a piece and see what I can do with retention and see what that does with the YouTube search ranking, because I thought it was overall view length as far as minutes watched, but I don't think it's that, because my videos are having a hard time ranking. Mainly my War Thunder videos. I'm getting ranked behind some videos that only have like 50 views, and mine have like over 1,000. So there we go, another nice hit, a Hellcat for 3 more points, and you'll be seeing the his score as we go through this video up there in the top left. So it's really confusing to me that I can have 1,000 views on a video, and another guy has 50 or 100 views, and his video is outranking me in the search engine. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I know it's based a lot on likes, shares, favorites, and stuff like that. Views are almost meaningless now to YouTube at these low levels. If you have like 50,000 views, that's meaningful. But if you're talking the difference between 50 and 1,000 views, which seems like a lot to me, YouTube doesn't really care about that. So I'm going to try to get my retention percentage up overall over the whole video, which means shortening the videos a little bit. So we're going to try that for a couple weeks. I'm going to watch the statistics and see what happens. Tiger, I can't believe that guy's running around with that crap gun, and you gotta feel bad when you see a Tiger with his stock turret. TOG 2 just went on sale last weekend on the NA server for half price. I got one, so I'll be hopefully showing you some footage for that too. That should be kind of fun. TOG is dead. Those things can be pretty beastly. They're just very slow. So really awesome game so far. He gets like over 3,000 damage in this game. Out on the SU-152. Now, this guy does not have gold rounds loaded, but I know the video I'm going to show you next does. But since he doesn't fire any of them, it still counts. I I posted this contest on the EU boards and also the NA boards. And the EU boards, I didn't get really a lot of flack. Mainly it was just over the kill point system, you know, where kills get you points, which that's understandable. I know that's a flawed system, and it's really just a placeholder for another content, you know, for contests that will be preceding this one. So it looks like they had a good game here. They're up 2 tanks now, but somebody's capping. They're gonna have to go get that guy. So Callie says, "I'll go get that guy." But anyway, when I posted this on the NA boards, people just whined and complained because I wouldn't allow gold rounds, and they didn't understand why. I really think, and maybe I'm in the minority on this one, it seems to be gold rounds used to be something that people generally didn't want to use. They thought it was cheap to use gold rounds because the pen is so high. I mean, you don't even have to aim, really. You just shoot the tank anywhere and you're going through on most gold rounds. But now that you can buy them with credits, I guess, even still, when you first started to be able to buy them with credits, people still thought they were kind of like frowned upon. Don't use them don't use them in random battles, which I can understand because it takes a whole dynamic out of the game. The armor, which is almost already useless, becomes totally 100% useless. So there he goes, gets the kill on the comment right there for 7 kills. Nice game. You're going to see the points up there on the left. Let's get another game. Hold on a sec. So this, hold on a second. This replay is sent to me by Nethervvoid, and this is an amazing game he has here on Enskin Encounter with the IS-7, the almighty, all-glorious, seriously glorified by me anyway, IS-7. I love this tank. I don't play it very often because I have so many tanks to work on as far as XP and unlocking stuff. But this is one of my favorite tanks to drive. It's so beastly. You're going to see a beast game. And there's going to be kind of a surprise in this one. I wanted to show you a surprise. But anyway, getting back to gold rounds, I think they ruined this game kind of. Obviously, I don't care if they have them in Clan Wars because in Clan Wars, everybody has a full loadout pretty much of gold rounds. So, even in Clan Wars, to me, it ruins it because you don't have to aim, really. Your shell is going to go through every time. It makes armor pointless, makes it moot. So, if you're going to have armor be moot, why? I mean, heavy tanks have. What's the point? Like, the armor doesn't mean anything, and heavy tanks don't even have much more hit points than tier 10 mediums. And if they're so much slower and the mobility sucks, why don't you just have a bunch of mediums? You know? Like, that Patton has 1,700. That's a tier 9, though. This guy has 2,100, only like 400 more. And I think the M48 has like 1,800 hit points, or 2,000, I want to say. So, almost the same amount as an IS-7. So, if you're shooting gold rounds, and that means the armor is almost pointless at that point. What's the... I don't know. I think it dilutes the game a lot. It dilutes the skill factor in the game. So he's using a little bit of side scraping almost, it seems like there, but he wants to get that Panther out of there because he did nail him really hard for 700 or so damage. Takes him out. Nice 3 points right there. First kill of the game. E75 pushing right up in his face. This is going to be rather difficult for him, I think. Not going to be a lot of fun. Those E75s are one of the only good German tanks in the game. I heard that I've seen the Leopard stats, supposedly, that's on super test right now. I know it's beta, but they seem really poor. Man, that should have been a nice 500 damage to that guy's face. Real unlucky there. Trying to get a shot, but Nethervvoid's doing a really good job of trying to kind of juking around and stuff. Right into the lower plate for 455 damage. Nice. So this E75, I don't know what well, I guess he could probably pull in behind him right now if he really wanted to. I probably would, just because I'd want to get this guy on the side. T-34 is pulling up too, but he's just about dead. I don't think this is a good idea. But at least the E75 is getting out there. Now, the E75 is getting jacked up. You can't just put your face, if you're an E75, you can't just put your face in front of an IS-7 and think, oh, I'm fine. You know, my armor's good. Yeah, not really. So as you can see, Nethervvoid, again, he has 5 gold rounds loaded. If he doesn't fire any in this game. I always check that now because a couple of them leaked through in the previous seasons. T-34 trying to flank, that probably would have been a better idea when he had more hit points. Now he's dead. E75 has been worked really hard by Nethervvoid here. IS-8 tries to help out here. He does get some damage, and boom! Go back to your garage, buddy. Patton getting some flank shots on him here. Maybe that would have worked out a little bit better if he had done that earlier. T-32 also getting some side shots. Track, but no damage. That's very unfortunate. they're doing a really good job keeping these guys at bay, keeping from getting flanked right here and pincered. The enemy's doing a really good job, though, trying to pincer these guys, except they probably should go all the way around. Well, there's a few tanks back there, so that maybe wouldn't be a good idea. So Nevikov says, you know what, I've had enough, I'm out of here, and the Patton looked like he tried to make a run for it. Boom! T-32 is dead, Patton's dead. It's over for that. Oh my god, somebody's capping. On this map, you don't get a lot of time to screw around. You need to get over to the cap area. In fact, I don't really spend a lot of time on this side of the map usually. I like to fight in the city, that way I can cover cap if I have to. But anyway, also, remember, this replay contest is going to be going on for at least a couple more weeks. It's pretty much to the end of April, so you've got some time to send your Tier 7 and above heavy tank replays, 8.4 only, to dgnetsubmissions@gmail.com. All this information will be in the video description, so check that if you want to submit a replay. So here it is, and Super Persian goes down. Boom. It's always nice when you can take out a Super Persian. 5 kills, having an awesome game. Tied up game. It's real close here. Man, this is a very, very close game. T-34 is basically dead, and now he's officially dead. There we go. Top Gun, nice. IS-7 is a force to be reckoned with. Also, so so 8.5, I looked at the Leo stats. That's going to be the new German medium. Okay, the Leo was designed in 1950s, and it's got the same relatively similar stats to the E-50M. Why? The E-50M is technically a late 40s tank. Why would a tank that's designed more than 10 years later, or approximately 10 years later, have the same or equal stats? That makes no sense. And then I saw another comparison today on I think on the EU boards, where they're comparing it to the T-62, the Russian Tier 10 medium, and the Leo has worse stats than the Russian Tier 10 medium, mainly with the reticle bloom when you're moving your tank. It blooms up to like 0.18 accuracy, and while the T-62 gets like a 0.10, one of the best accuracies on the move in the game. So they're saying, you know, nobody's surprised. Leo's a German tank. They don't expect Wargaming to release an awesome German tank that's going to outperform the Russians, because I don't care if you think there's Russian bias or not, but most of the time the Russian tanks are better. I mean, if you just look at straight up at stats, they come out on top. That's why you see a lot of Russian tanks all over the game. So STI getting jacked up right here by Nevikov, just juicing them. Also, that the Leo has almost no armor, which is really weird. Somebody was saying, how can a tank that's bigger, that's slower, that has slower traverse and all that stuff, and also has all these bad stats, have less armor than the turret of the T-62? It doesn't make sense. The T-62 was supposed to be designed with as little armor as possible, so it would be fast and mobile, but yet it has better mobility than the Leo, but also way better armor. Again, nobody understands. So Tiger 2 getting jacked up. STI is pretty much surrounded at this point. He's gonna get taken out. Somebody's capping. They got an IS-8 over there that should help them, I think, stop that cap. Looks like 3 against 3. Oh, there we go. They got the advantage now. Let's see if they can do anything with it. STI, no. STI goes down from the IS-8 here. Nevikov's getting low on shells. He's only got 3 left besides these gold rounds here. Nice hit on the IS-8. He's almost dead, but Nevikov is really one shot from death. All that IS-8 has to do with that nice gun he's got is get a side shot on him and he's dead. Or even a nice shot to the lower plate. The IS-7's lower plate is generally pretty bad if you can get a shot on it. Now, really close, aiming down, you're going to get a bounce probably, and he did get a bounce. Luckily, hits him in the lower plate. This is looking a lot better than it was. Trying to give him turret issues, and oh no, oh my god. What's he doing here? What's he going to do? Look, oh, right in the apex. Boom. And ram kill. Well, now look, though, he's loading gold shells. Think you're going to figure out just from that what's going on. Now, they got 2 tanks left, IS-8 and IS-7. Boom. And then JPZ-100 happened. Anyway, awesome game. Nice points right there. That would be 20... I want to say 27 points because you can't kill... there are no Tier 10 kills as far as I'm aware. So that's going to be it. Let me know what you think about this. Remember, 300 likes, 15 shares on all these videos this week, and we should get another extra video. So Send those submissions in. Later, guys. Oh, wait. Well, let's just see what happens. So, they lose. Okay? Now, I'm going to pause it because I don't want to see the replay's over. So, look at that. Think about how bad you would nerd rage right there. Nevikov got 9 kills on his team, and they lost. 9 kills. Also, he had 7,800 damage in this game. So, that is ridiculous that they lost. I mean, I'd be nerd raging out really hardcore right here. So anyway, that's one of the best replays I've received so far. It doesn't win in points, but it definitely wins in damage so far, and, you know, a badass sexy tank, IS-7. Let me know what you think, guys. I want to hear your comments, and let me know what you think about gold rounds. I really wish they would remove them from the game. I hope War Thunder never puts them in. I've heard they're going to. I refuse to use gold rounds because they, to me, trivialize aiming, and I don't need them to win. So, anyway, let me know what you think. Later, guys.